Hi Aquarius, welcome back to Wandering Magic. This is going to be your November 2022 message, and this is Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. So the song I got was a random oldie from the 90s. I don't even think a lot of people know this song. It is by Jennifer Lopez, or J-Lo, called Talk About Us. So the part that keeps coming in my head is darn. Why can't we live the way we want? I want the world to know. I just want to let it show. What do we stand to lose if being together is what we choose? Oh, my love, I think that we should talk about us. Right? And you're like, nah, I'm ready, set, go with my boo. They ain't for me. Hear me out. For those of you who are not ready, set, go with the boo. To me, that's exactly what it is. You're probably like in some type of situationship, or in that dating phase, and you're like, okay, can we talk about this? Like, this has been going on for, a little bit of time. It might actually be a little bit of time, and you're like rushing it a little bit, but you want to like have that conversation. Now, this is a non-romantic message. Essentially, what this is, having a conversation with someone you care about, a parent, a friend, a lover, yeah, and a boss, right? Do you care about your boss? Some people do. I mean, care in a like cariñoso kind of way, like a love kind of way, like have love for them, right? But take it how it resonates. But what I'm saying is having a conversation to talk about the dynamic of the situation, right? Something needs to be said this month regarding a situation. It's something that you are trying to do on your own, but it's like, I need a boost. Like, give me a boost, right? Where somebody's trying to like hop over a fence or something, because like if you see like the baby bear is climbing over the mama bear, it's like a leg up. So the mama bear has longer legs, and maybe they're about to walk through some like deep cold ass water, and the baby's like, nah, I'm too little, I'm gonna just drown. Mom's like, get on my back. So you need help, you need a boost. And so with the baby and a mom here, it could be the relationship with your own parent, mother or father, or the relationship to your child if you have children. So again, take that how it resonates. It doesn't have to be a parent at all, but the fact that I'm saying that for some of you, it is. Needing help in general with something, and knowing that you can't do everything on your own, and so being vulnerable to ask for help, being vulnerable to reach out, being vulnerable to say something, right? Some suddenly vulnerability wants to keep coming out of my mouth, but the starseed that you are, my beautiful Aquarius. Higher knowing, intense, cloud 9, past life, better left unsaid. You're thinking that things are better left unsaid, and the thing is, not everybody can read your mind, and not everybody knows what you're thinking. So really just try to like pull out, right? And jump in, right? See, pull out and then jump in. Okay, and so it's like, you know better. You know better. And it, with intense being here, it's like the intensity of bracing yourself for impact. But really, do you need to brace yourself for impact? Why are you so worried about other people's reactions to things? If it feels right to you, just say it, just do it, and let it be. It may not work out in your favor, and that's fine. But at least you got out of your head and you got to say what was in your heart, what was in your head, and what was stuck in your throat, right? That unblocking your throat chakra, which I don't think is a huge deal for Aquarius, But let's just be real. We all have an issue with that sometimes. There are certain things that are difficult for everybody to say at times. Although I feel, again, with Aquarius, maybe I just hold you guys at like a higher standard. I just feel like with Aquarius, they're not afraid to express themselves and say how they feel. You guys kind of have it respectfully, a fuck it kind of attitude. Like, take it or leave it. This is how I feel. This is what I want to say. You guys are very charming and very slick with your words kind of thing. And it's a skill. It's a skill that a lot of people don't have. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's also like you're being choosy about what it is that you want to say. But you need to just fully express how you feel and what you want to do, because if it feels right, it is right. And that's it. That's it. Because it, again, it may not work out the way that it plays out in your mind, but it will eventually work out in some capacity. It's never gonna go a way that Spirit knows you can't handle. You got this. If it's rejection that you fear, then get rejected. Who cares? But you put yourself out there, you know the answer, you move on from it. You know, if you're afraid of rejection, that means your pride is playing a big role here. Put pride in the back seat and you take the wheel and you be vulnerable. All right, now it's just the oracle message. Okay. Right, so the Fool card, 10 of Inspiration, which is 10 of Wands, and then 2 of Inspiration, which is 2 of Wands. So wanting to just start this journey, popping out into the unknown. So right, remember that star seed, that foreign land kind of energy, coming from this unknown space, going up and then taking that leap. But you're afraid with this 10 of the 10 of Wands here, because what this is it feels heavy. Pardon me. It feels heavy. It feels like unbearable. It feels like you know, this weight on your shoulders, but really it has to, there's something about a waiting period, because you are waiting for something to come in. In the meantime, it just feels so unbearable to wait for it any longer. But something is coming. It's so far out. It's like that little speck that you just can't see quite full, because it's not like in focus, but it's coming toward you. Okay? You're a little out of sorts. You feel like my manifestations, my wishes, my desires, the thing that I want in life, it's just not quite here yet. But guess what? In walks the Tower. Now let's talk about the Tower in reverse, okay? If we put the Tower card, because it came out in reverse, if we put the Tower upright, right? Look at the imagery here. They're on this rock. They're kind of like, yeah, electrocute me. I can take it, right? But if you're this way, you're jumping off the cliff. And you're just like, it's almost as if like you're not afraid, right? Here you're not afraid, but here you have no choice, is what I meant. So this, similar to the Fool, right? Coming from this unknown explosion that happened here, explosion that happened, and then coming up. But you jump and you hear, okay? So if none of that makes sense, if you don't make a move, the universe is gonna do it for you. And that's that. If you don't make a move, they're gonna make you move. So it's better when you do it yourself, because then the universe has a weird way of doing things for you, because they gotta force it. Because it's destined, because your higher self is calling you to do it and you're not listening. You're just not doing it. Like, why? This is something that is going to ultimately, for some of you, it's going to bring you money, and it has to do with your career. For others of you, this is about just stability in general and being stable and emotionally fulfilled. Again, ego taking a back seat with the 5 of Voices in reverse. That's it. Okay? Your advice from Spirit here is Swords in reverse. So that's you in reverse, because you're an air sign. But you're overthinking. There may be some tension between you and someone else, but again, don't have your throat chakra blocked because you're worried about what other people are thinking or feeling or how they're going to react. The only thing you can control is how you react and how you say things. And that's really all you need to worry about. That's your sole role in this, okay? Forgiveness is your angel answer. Yes, it's up to you. So I feel like this, like I said, it's a serious and it's a deep conversation that needs to be had. Have it in November. Get it over with before Mercury retrograde in the middle of December. And that's word. Watch the Sun, Moon, and Rising for any additional messages. And I'll see you next time. Bye.